But look at that. Greaseless pivots. Still really tight. Salem Sue. That is one big gal. So he's got our tank scale system on it. This is a 2-tank 1910. Once they got it calibrated, they loved being able to see how much seed they were using as they were going throughout the field. Well, this is day 2 of our inspections for this week in North Dakota. We didn't make it that far mileage-wise, but we did hit 4 inspections yesterday. So we picked another great day to do it in the rain. So that's fantastic. It's supposed to be pouring cats and dogs on us later today. I think parts of the state where we're going to have gotten like 5 inches of rain. So that's really awesome. Want to check out this customer's machine. Just finished dumping the rain like cats and dogs on us. So I think 20 mile an hour wind or something like that. Feels like it. Yeah, gonna be a ton of fun. He has a 1910 cart. It's a single chute. A really cool looking machine. Then he's got what looks like an 1890. Check it out. It's a 340 bushel cart. He's got OEM blockage on it, the older style OEM blockage as well. We'll run off a brown box. Just about only is all that'll do. We're going to look at a couple of things on his drill. He's had a rebuild from us a couple years ago, so just going to check the quality on those parts and how they're doing for it, and then check on some other things. Solid. He's had a bolt break recently. I always want to check for these bolts. If they're loosening on you at all, tighten them as soon as possible, because the second they become loose and they're not holding these clamped against the beam, your integrity of the bolt's going to be gone. We did this guy's rebuild 3 years ago. I don't know how many acres he does. But look at that. Greaseless pivots. Still really tight. Isn't that awesome? For those. And the press wheel pivots.
I wiggled everything I could.
Yeah?
MOAs are just as tight as can be.
Yeah?
Gauge wheels seem good. No slop in the arm.
I was noticing he has the drill out bushings for the MOA. You know, having drill out bushings for your seed boot slop isn't the worst thing in the world. You know, it will work, but there are some complications when using that. So what you end up doing is you end up drilling out these holes here to be a little bit wider for that bushing to be pushed into. Well, if they're not drilled perfectly, you'll mess up the angle of your boot. Yeah, so here he's breaking the OEM standard round spring. They just tend to be pretty weak in comparison to our heavy duty one. He's got spoke gauge wheels on there.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's all we're going to see at this machine, I think. This very well might be the highest point in North Dakota. I know for a fact it isn't, but it could be. Salem Sue, the massive cow of North Dakota. There's Gunnar. Hi, say hi, Gunnar.
I saw Salem Sue.
Yeah. Too bad there isn't a t-shirt. You could get it. That is one big gal. Look at this. I'm like barely up to here on it. It's huge. It has been once told to me that North Dakota is a terrible place to visit, but a wonderful place to live. And, you know, I kind of disagree with that. I think it's a wonderful place to visit and a wonderful place to live. You know, it doesn't have the shocking grandeur of the Rockies, but it's got a beauty in and of its own. And if you look close enough, or you're here long enough, you'll experience it. It's a cool thing. Peaceful valleys, many grassy meadows, small buttes like this one where you get a vantage point unlike many other places in the States or even the world. We're gonna head back to the truck, maybe go grab a nice hot cup of coffee on this cold, rainy day. Now, notice I don't have my rain jacket on. It got soaked through. Oh, right here, I think where we're at, they've had 5 inches of rain over the last few days, and we're expecting another 2 inches or so for a place that's been dry, so dry. And then where we're headed west, that direction, they've gotten around 9 inches of rain in some places. It is crazy, but what a blessing for them, because as we all know, without water, nothing grows. We're about to make a stop in Udderly Caffeinated here in New Salem, North Dakota. We'll let you know how it is. So they made this wrap fresh. It's a chicken Caesar salad. wrap. This is a strawberry rhubarb deal. And then they make their own homemade cosmic brownies. It's wonderful. Coupled with a salted caramel latte. Am I a white girl? Maybe. Update. Utterly caffeinated. 6 out of 5 stars. Yeah. I'd recommend that any day of the week. Wouldn't you, Gunnar?
Yes, sir. It was very good.
It was awesome.
I even had a Caesar salad wrap, and I don't like Caesar salad. It was really good.
Yeah. Somebody who doesn't like something, and he likes it here. So check it out. Anytime you have time, right off I-94. It takes like 5 minutes to get to. Not even. Absolutely worth it. Look at this. An Amity 3350 cart. Got a pretty unique metering system on it. Its row structure is cool. It's 6-inch spacing, which is a lot narrower than anything I've seen so far. I've only really seen 7.5-inch spacing is the narrowest. And then they've got, instead of 2.5-inch primary, it's like 2-inch hose. Slightly smaller than your typical primary hose. Goes up to these really tall distribution towers. It's got an intelligent ag blockage system on there. Look at that. The old 90-degree sensors. We're going to maybe upgrade him. So what he's doing here is he's got these Y split adapters. The idea is that whenever he goes to soybeans, he can quickly just unhook from one row unit, hook it up to a Y splitter, and now he's got 12-inch spacing for soybeans. Isn't that cool? It's a double disc opener, and then moving your handle forward or backward. It's just cool. It's cool. We're going to take a row unit back with us because he's got some loose pins here. So we're going to see if we can help him out. We're also going to help him out with his scrapers. You know, they're kind of pitted, a little worn there as well. And then the metering system. This is probably the neatest thing about it. It's a long, fluted meter roller. We'll see if we can help him out and get him set up for success with that. Get him some good bushings, good pins, and some new discs. Well, look at this. If we haven't seen this kind of drill before, if not a few minutes ago. So we've got another Amity double disc drill. This guy we've already worked with and helped earlier this season. It's got a very similar build to the last machine we're at, 6-inch spacing, except this guy is 50 feet wide, so it means it's a 100 row machine. So it's got a few more rows on it. This guy's, we've already fixed the bushing issue, or the pivot slap issue that I mentioned on the last machine. This one, what he wants us to do is he wants us to replace the bushings in each of these pivot bolts for the gauge wheel assembly. So we're going to do that for him. Get him a quote on labor, parts, etc., and help him out. It's kind of the end of the day. We're going to troubleshoot an issue real quick. Aren't we, Gunnar?
Yes, we are.
We're going to fix it. Fix it up right. And while we're here, I'm just going to let you admire this barn. This is really cool. A neat piece of history. Right underneath the white doors here, that's where the floor is. They used to fill up that whole section. What do you say it was? 50 feet tall?
Yeah. Okay.
Full of hay. That's wild. So, lots of neat things out here in the country. Happy to share them with you. Hello. So, one neat thing about North Dakota, a little town called Rugby, is what it is. For those who aren't in North Dakota, even if you are in North Dakota and you don't know about it, one neat thing about this town named Rugby is it is the alleged geographical center of North America. And you can get your picture taken right by this column. I have several times. Either bringing friends, family, etc. up here to visit. It's always a neat thing to be able to see while you're around. So as you're driving through, make sure to grab a photo near it. Rumor is that's not perfectly in the center, but it'll be close enough. So we go pretty late here already. We're just getting to the hotel. It's about 11 o'clock. Time to hit the hay and ready to do it again another long day tomorrow. This is the first day we've been out without it raining on us this week while inspecting some drills. Today isn't really an inspection so much as just a follow-up. This customer had bought some parts and gotten most of his drill refurbished or rebuilt, as far as his main pins, seed tubes with a nice saber tooth clamp so you can actually check your secondary for blockages, as well as our notch discs. Awesome for any time you're doing no-till. Yeah, they've been doing them really well. Stainless steel couplers. He's also gotten a stainless steel conveyor from us. He's doing really well. And then we've got tank scales. So he's got our tank scale system on it. This is a 2-tank 1910. Pretty much all 2-tank varieties we're ready for, especially the tow behinds, tow betweens. Call us for more information on that. This one's a 350 bushel. Yeah, it's doing pretty well for him. He seems to be really happy with it. Spoke with him earlier, and once they got it calibrated, they loved being able to see how much seed they were using as they were going throughout the field. Gave them a better idea of how much product they were putting down, when they needed to fill up, etc. So that way they didn't end up halfway down the row out of seed. There's another beautiful day. He's got a versatile 500 tractor in it. It's got the Cummins engine. They've got a Cat transmission in it, which I just learned actually. Didn't know that before. Power horse of a machine. For lunch today, yes, we do take lunches sometimes. We're going to B&E Meats here in Crookston, Minnesota. It's one of my favorite places to get lunches. You can order them ahead of time. They'll make you these awesome sandwiches. Look them up. You can have them pre-made, like I said. That way pick them up on your lunch break as you're passing through, whatever it is. Not only do they make sandwiches, but they've got a full-service deli, sausages, lots of different kinds of noodle salads, etc. Definitely worth checking them out. Right now we're headed down Minnesota State Highway 32 and headed to one of our last inspections. Gunnar, how's your week been?
Been amazing.
Yeah.
Learned a lot.
Worst, least favorite part of the week?
Least favorite?
Yeah, least favorite.
The rain.
It rained all week, so he didn't have a good time. What is your favorite part?
Favorite part is talking to the farmers. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Hands down, talking to the farmers.
Yeah, we've been able to visit lots of great people this week, that's for sure. And we're excited to help you. But make sure that your machines are ready to go. Make sure that you're set up for success, where you have as few headaches and as much success as possible. So
make sure you like and subscribe to keep up on all the fresh content posted weekly, which includes helpful tips and tricks, new products, and various adventures. Also, make sure you check out Reddy's website to shop our performance air seeder solutions.